Brett, and I'm back, and I wanted to I'm going to break this up into smaller chunks of videos, and we're going to start with let's start with going to our website. Okay, a lot of you have been asking, how I get this sidebar to show up like this, and I know before I didn't have any pictures, and I thought before I made this video and tweaked this code that I would add images because it looks a lot better, and you can click on them, like you can click on them. It's not going to go to the resort, but it's going to go to my one of my pages that I wanted it to direct to, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Also, you'll notice that I made this link right here a link as well. Okay, and I didn't make that open in a new window, so you'll just have to hit the back button. But here's here's a thought process on why you want to have images. I'm going to include a additional video. I created this little banner, and I made another video that will show you how to create this and make this a banner, and you can use that for anything. I'm just using it for my ILN, my Internet Lifestyle Network blog, called Sage Travel Depot. It's for Global Resorts Network. This is the business. It's a great travel company. If you're not familiar with it, you can check out my site at Sage Travel Depot and get all the information. But this video is to show what you can do with an internet lifestyle blog, and I just created this code that I'm going to share with everybody and make available so that if they want to choose to do this and make this on their sidebar, that's kind of what it's all about. But I added the pictures, which clicks to my personal link, or you can have this go to any one of these tabs. And all you do is, like, if you wanted it to go to this tab, let's say, you come up here and you grab this link, and I'll show you what that means when we get into the nitty gritty. But you're gonna have to watch these in a separate series, because I mean, it's a lot better if you can just do little chunks at a time, and that way you don't get lost, and you can come back and you can do them, and you're just not pulling your hair out trying to figure this all out. So I just wanted to show you kind of where we're starting with. Okay, and I have a few more things to do to my site, but I wanted to get this out of the way. So I highlighted, these are just places that my wife and I that we highlight. Actually, this right here, I created this banner just on my own, and that's what I show you in one of the videos, how to do that. But we just highlighted some resorts that we decided, hey, these are cool. We're big skiers, so some of these are skiing. Obviously, we love the beach, anything about water. But however you want to do this, you guys can pick whatever resorts you want out of our awesome private vacation club membership, and you can put all this information on and tailor it to you, and it all revolves around your page and however you want to link the pages and your business links or whatever in here, your affiliate links. So to get started, basically sign into your blog, and then once you get in here, you want to hit visit dashboard. And I already have this open, so this runs a little smoother. You visit your dashboard. This is actually what it'll look like. And then we want to go to appearance, and we want to go to widgets. Okay, and over here in the widgets, this is what you consider it I call it a sidebar, but you can consider it a widget. If you don't have one, you come down here to the text, and you bring it up here, and you put it in. I'm just going to put this one in here, but if you don't have any sidebars, or let's say you have some, just put it in here and it'll be empty. this is going to allow us to drop in the code that I have for you guys. So I just want to here's a little preface on this. This is I'm no wizard at this by any means. I created this just for what I wanted it to do. And if anybody's a coder, anybody that does this, or they can improve upon it, awesome. It's great for the family here, and let us know. If you want to use this code, it's very simple. There's some time consuming things that you just have to do in order to make this work, but it's really worth it in the end because you can see the results, and it's tailored to you. It's very easy once you get into it. Don't let all the code wig you out or scare you, because it's really pretty simple. There's just some things, and I made it some images to really make this clear as I can. But just take your time, follow through each step of the videos, and you guys will have this up and rocking and rolling, and then it'll be you'll just be doing it, no problems, here on out. And you'll probably only have to change this, maybe once every month or once every 2 months, depending on how far out you do your resorts. And one other thing that I like about this is, with this little training that I'm showing you guys, the banners that I talked about, this actually helps in a lot of other functions within the website. So just take your time, and if you have any questions, you guys know where to get a hold of me, and I'll answer anything that I can for you. But I'm gonna try and make this as clear as I can, going ahead. So I'll try and keep these around like 15 minutes or so in little blocks. It shouldn't take that many, and then literally, if you work straight through, you can have this up and running in no time. Really, the hardest part is finding the resorts you want to highlight, and getting all the information and grabbing the pictures offline. I actually created two codes for you. There's one without pictures, and there's one with pictures. So depending on how far you want to get into this, I created those two, so you can start with the one without images, get that up and running, and get used to it. And then you want to move up to pictures, that's cool too. I'll leave it up to you, but I did create two of them just because it's I already had it, and I just added the pictures. So very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have links below where you can get this code, and it may be what I use, Pastebin, which keeps the integrity of the code. And we're going to do like I said, if you see this link, you just come down here to the raw paste data, and you just click in this box and you select all. So I'm going to right click, select all, and then we're going to copy, and then we're going to come back over to the widget, and we're going to paste it in. Okay, and then you want to hit save. Okay, and I'm going to go to our site. Essentially, this is the code with images, and then I'm going to show you down here. Well, let me refresh to bring it up. Okay, that's the code with images, and it's already done. And down here, this is the code without images. So when you put this in here, it's going to look just like this. Okay, it's going to be plain and simple. And I indicated where the resort goes here. So this is where, and I just left all this other information in here because you guys can go through the code. I'll show you how to do that and input all the information. But whatever resort you want in here, that's where it goes. You make your changes in the code, and then it'll look like this. It'll actually reflect whatever you're going to use. But there's going to be this option, and then there's going to be this option with pictures. Take the extra little bit of time and make some pictures. I mean, if you're in a constraint, I get it, but people are visually impacted. And another thing, in some of the SEO, people, when they move their cursor around and it changes over and they see that it's a link, they'll automatically click. And that's why I made these a clickable image for you guys, so that you can take the traffic when they click and either bring it to another page within your website or your affiliate link or another business link, whatever. People just, typically when they look at a website and they're zipping around, all of a sudden, it changes into a hand and they can click. It's just a natural impulse to do that. So that's why I wanted to do this for you. The same goes down here. I mean, these are going to be links that you can input here, and I'll show you. But this is what the code's going to look like in the sidebar. Okay, so once you have that, let's go back over to the widgets. Okay, and it's going to look exactly like this. There's going to be a document down here, a screenshot. Let me show you what that screenshot looks like. Hang on for a second and I'll show you. Here's what the screenshot's going to look like. Okay, this is the code that I made, that we just dropped in there. Okay, here is where you're going to make your changes. Okay, and I spelled this all out. Now I'm going to have this actually underneath these videos so that you can reference any of this anytime. But let me just go through some of these. If you want to put your affiliate link, which however you want to do it, I choose to put my affiliate link on there. If you want to send it to another page that actually replicates your affiliate link, or you want to take it to your affiliate link, because this code works, this is just specifically for the Global Resorts Network private vacation club. So I have a link that'll take this, if people click on this link, they'll go to my information. So you want to make sure you put your link that goes to you or your page here. Your resort, okay, your resort is gonna, whatever you decide to pick, and then the city, country, and state goes here. This is pretty self-explanatory, but one thing, this font color, mine's blue, and in another video that I have that'll be on this page for you, this is a color code for the font. So if you don't like blue, which when you paste this in, it's going to be blue. If you want to change the color, I show you in another video on here how to change the color. So you just come in here and this is where you change it. This code, this is just for one resort, but each resort it's going to be set up like this. So really, once you have this plastered in, we just pasted this in right here. So once you come through here and you change and you put in all your information and you click save, you're done. Your sidebar is ready to rock and roll. That's how easy it is. It's going to be for you guys. So anytime that you see this, and I made this pretty specific. Now what I didn't do, if you see here on this, I left in the ones that I'm using, but you'll just have to come here and you'll have to change this out. Okay, and how you do that is you just come in here. I'm going to show you a couple things. So what you want to do when you select this, you want to make sure you select whatever's in the parentheses only, because if you go one way or the other, this isn't going to work for you. So just be careful, just take your time, do it one at a time, and always hit save when you make a change. So all you do is you just highlight that. I'm not gonna, you just highlight this. Oops, see how I didn't grab the parenthesis? You just highlight this, okay, and then you just hit delete, or you can just leave it highlighted. Okay, and I'm gonna go, like, let's say I wanted to take them to my member benefits. Okay, this is what I wanted to take them to. So you would go up here and you would highlight in the URL, and I use keyboard shortcuts a lot, so I'm going to get used to doing my mouse. You hit copy, come back over to your widget where it's blinking, and you hit paste. Okay, so you see that link just went right in there, and that's exactly where we pasted it. So every time you see this affiliate link or page link goes here, that's where you place the link that you want by just copying and paste it in. The color code that I showed you, this little number right here, is right here, and then your resort, and all you do, that's why I highlighted it for you in the code, so you know what to grab, and then you just put in, you know, whatever, um, Wyndham whatever, okay, and you just make those changes just like that. You know, come down here. Here is, and all you have to do is just look. It's going to stand out because it's not going to have all this funky language here. You know, you change the city and state. Here is the week that it's, you know, it's listed in our membership area. You know, is it a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, whatever. And then here's your another color code again. Okay, so you can change that. If you change one, if you just change this one and don't change the other one, you're going to have, you know, you're going to have a rainbow going on. But definitely change your price here. And all you do is you come down. Actually, that's the first resort. And then you come down here. Anytime you see this, you know, I'm getting a little techie here, but you'll just go, you just keep coming down through here, and then here's the start of your second one. Okay, this is the start of your second resort with the same information. Okay, you just go ahead and you just go down through here and you change. All you have to do is change all that information all the way down through here. This is at the end. You can see all this, and then you just hit save, and then we'll go back over here. And then we'll scroll down. I put this on my page so that I can show you the difference with the images and what it looks like. Okay, you see how we change Wyndham whatever? And if we click on that, that should take us to my membership page. Okay, that's exactly what it did. So just go in there, and then when you get done, you know, testing, you know, just whatever you do, test. Make sure you got your links right and everything. And once you get done, you're all set to go. I mean, it's that easy. You'll be ready to rock and roll. Now, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to go into changing everything on this images. This is pretty simple. So if you want to do the images, I'm going to do this on another video. Essentially, it's going to replicate what we just did here, except when we add an image, I'm going to show you how to tweak the links so that it works for you there. So just hang tight. If you want to do add images, I recommend it. It really literally will take you, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say any time, but it's not going to take you any more time to add these cool images to this. So you know, if you have any questions, you'll see all the information below. You'll know how to contact me. Just jump in the Facebook group and holler for me. You know, you'll have all my information here on my website, and I'll be happy to help you out. The reason I created this link is so you can just know what to look for, and also I think I might be able to put this up there in the docs. I'll check and see, but I'm going to provide, this actually is where the raw code is, this Pastebin thing, and I'll have a link. It's actually this link right here, so when you click on it, you'll come right to this page. But here's the cool thing. If you mess up and you're like, nothing's working, you know, and this is all nuts over here, and you're like, what happened? All you have to do is come back over here and hit, oh, I'm used to the keyboard shortcuts, just hit select all and then hit delete, and then start over from right here. So just come back over here, copy, put it back in here, and hit paste, and see, it'll give you a fresh start. It tells you everything back in here, so it's no worries. I mean, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna do anything to hurt anything. You just start over, and then you'll know what you know what you did, or even if you don't know what you did, you can always have a fresh start. So this actually will be here all the time, so I'm going to provide the links for this is the one without images, and then I'm going to have the same thing going with images. So you guys have fun, and you know, let me know how it goes. You know, either throw a comment underneath this, or reach out in the group and say, hey, I did this, or if you can improve upon it, do that. It's going to be left aligned because sometimes some of these resorts have a longer description, so it takes up a little bit more room. But hey, if somebody knows how to improve upon it, do it, and let me know, and I can make the adjustments. Have fun. This is Brett, and I will talk.